Hello guys, thanks for jumping back into my channel. This is MindYourCrypto, my name is Bill, and today we are going to make a technical analysis and a price prediction for Decentraland Mana. So if you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button and share. Let's go hit the 500 subscribers. This is a new channel and thank you so much already for the support, guys. So here what we are seeing is the Fibonacci retracement and the MACD. I've drawn some close right here. I will name them close. They look like close, okay. And now I will start with the Fibonacci retracement. We got our major resistance point here. Okay, then we need to break through, we need to see Mana breaking through this resistance point in order to see it pumping up again. But right now, for Decentraland Mana, I wanted to maintain this level here, 0.786 Fibonacci level, okay. And if we fall even further down, I want it to stay at 0.618. I don't want to see it falling beyond these two support lines. I want to see it staying here, maybe forming new higher lows and new higher highs. We will see about that. Let's talk a bit about MACD. You can see here, guys, when we had this huge distance between the signal line, the orange line and the blue line, we had this huge high risk. I talked about, I think I've made a video at 13 March or maybe even 14 March, I don't remember exactly, but I told you guys we might have soon a correction, and we did have a correction. So here that's why we had this huge distance. It also means a very bullish scenario, but it also means a very high risk as well. That's why we went down, testing this crossing, we had this downward, okay, falling a bit downward, and I've seen many people saying that if we cross this point here, we will have a very bearish scenario. That's not always the case. We always have to use some other indicators. That's not always the case. When we cross this line, we have a very bearish scenario, because you can see here, guys, okay, we fall a little, but it was minor changes, okay, comparing to when we were here and starting falling again. And now I want to see the blue line going above the signal line. I don't want to see these two lines forming this close here. I hate this close, okay? So let's start now and let's see if it can remain the support level here. If Decentraland Mana can remain the support level here. But let's go to the RSI and the CCI indexes. And the reason I always check both is because you can see here, guys, let's take the 4th March, for example. Commodity channel index was way above the 100, which means we had an overbought situation, a risk situation, okay. But here the RSI was in the line a little above the 70. If you had to say that we had this CCI, I would suggest that we have a very risky situation, but that was not the case. You can see here, guys, this CCI maintained the level above the 100, but RSI was between 30 and 70. So then we saw this pump up. So according to RSI, we didn't have a risk, but according to CCI we had. But right now, right there, both of these indexes were pretty above the levels, the 70 for the RSI and the 100 for the commodity channel index, and that's why we had this correction I talked about in my previous video. And the reason I've drawn these trend lines here is because I want for Decentraland Mana to stay like this, to form new higher lows here. I want this to be the low point, so I can see testing this resistance level again and even going upwards again. So I need for the commodity channel index and the RSI to go a bit sideways, of course, for now. And look at this, we might go a bit sideways, we might not go down again. But let's see what will be the future. Of course, we will need to wait for the next few days. According to the RSI and the CCI, we don't have any overbought or any oversold situation. We might go a bit sideways for now, or we might test some new support levels downwards, or we might stay even here. As I've told you here, guys, we might even stay here. We will see about that. But let's head quickly to the Decentraland Mana against Bitcoin. What I liked here for the 4-hourly frame is that we formed a new higher high. I like that very much here, and look at this. If you connect the bottoms, I want the Decentraland Mana to stay like this, forming new higher highs and new higher lows, and not seeing the 50-day EMA crossing the 20-day EMA and the 30-day EMA, guys. Okay, I don't want to see the 50-day EMA going above the 20-day EMA and 30-day EMA. This will be a bearish scenario, okay, but let's see what will happen right now. We are in this case where we want to see the next few moments, the next few hours, what will Decentraland Mana do, of course. Look at this right now, look at this from 1st March till here. Of course, it is very healthy for a coin to do something like this. It is very healthy for letting the 20 days EMAs and the 30 days EMAs reach the price, okay? Of course, it is very healthy, no need to worry about here, no need to panic, guys. You don't have to panic here. This is just my opinion though. Let the few days we have ahead of us, let us see what will Decentraland Mana do. And let's go to Mana against daily against Bitcoin, but in the daily frame, not the 4-hour I was before. So here, as you can see, that's why we had this huge sell pressure, guys, because we reached this resistance, this major resistance level. The reason I haven't zoomed in yet, because I want to show you these 2 points here and how they look alike with this and this point. I don't want to see Decentraland Mana doing something like this. Okay, I want to see maintaining this level, going a bit sideways, then pumping up and hitting and breaking through this resistance point. Because if you look at this, let me zoom out, let me zoom in now. We formed one top, 2 tops, then we went down. Okay, I don't want the same to happen here, guys. I don't want the same to happen here. I don't want to see one top, 2 tops, then crumbling down. Okay, but we need to wait and see. Right now, we can see that 20-day EMAs are reaching the price point. This correction here is absolutely healthy, because look at this pump up here that Decentraland Mana has. It has to have a correction, guys. And you don't always need to panic for cryptocurrency markets when they do that, because falling and have a correction of 30%, it is very healthy after seeing 500x or even more pumping up in its price, okay? So let's go to Mana against Bitcoin in the weekly frame. As you can see here, same happened. We hit the resistance levels and now we form this bearish candle here. I don't want to talk about the very future, because this is a macro perspective, okay? I want to stay and focus in the Decentraland Mana in the next few days, in the short term mainly. But right now you can see here in the weekly frame, look at this, we just surpassed beyond this 50-day EMA, went beyond the 20-day EMA and 30-day EMA. They crossed each other, and that's why we had this huge bullish candle here. Look at this, this is amazing for the weekly frame, of course. Okay, so here I totally love to see this. But right now, let's see what it will do. I don't want to get it into macro perspective so much right now, because I believe Decentraland Mana has a potential to grow even further. We will see about that though. Let's go to Decentraland Mana against USD again in the 4-hour frame here. And what I want to see is, of course, what I told you before, guys. Hitting here, you can see here, forming new higher lows. 1 low, 2 low, 3 lows here, forming this and even going up, not going downwards from these 2 support lines, and of course not letting 50-day EMA cross 20-day EMA and 30-day EMA and even go above them. Okay, this looks, then we will test, then we will test these support levels over here. 0.88 might be 0.98 and we will fall down, but even if we test the support lines, we are not sure afterwards where it will go, so don't panic. Even if we fall beyond this, don't panic, guys, it's okay. Let the coin see, let us see in the next few days what will happen. Okay, so this is very crucial. I want Decentraland Mana to stay in this support line. I want it not to form this close I've talked about, and the reason why I believe it is good, because for this, like Mana against Bitcoin in the 4-hour frame, I like what it did here, but we need to wait, we need to be patient and see. All I'm saying is it is very healthy. It is very healthy, guys, for a coin to do something like that. The correction here is very minimum. And let's go to the Decentraland Mana to see what I'm talking about. Right here we had this correction of about minus 29% and almost the same here. That is good news. That's why I want Decentraland mana to stay in this support line for mana against Ethereum. We are in the 4-hourly frame here, and you can see it dropped about minus 29%, almost the same here. I don't want to see it going downwards. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe they will have those similar corrections and we will see it going upwards again. But right now, look at this, 50-day EMA is going above the 20-day EMA and 30-day EMA. That's because of this price action here. So all I want to see is the 20-day EMA and 30-day EMA going again above the 50-day EMA, and this will need to be the last point where we hit the support level and then going upwards, guys. Okay, I want to see this going upwards from here. I don't want to see it going downwards. Then we might test new support levels and we'll see the future. Okay, so right now I need to think to think positive. Okay, so you guys need to put a smile and think positive too, of course. Let's go for the Decentraland mana, okay, and the market cap, and let's see what is the potential of this coin. Of course, when you multiply the circulating supply, which sits at 1 billion, of course, around 1 billion, and multiplied with the dollar price, you get the market cap, and you can see why they are almost similar, because it is 1 USD, about 1 USD, and the market cap is very similar to the circulating supply here. Okay, so when we multiply the circulating supply with the price, you get the market cap. And you get the market cap, and that's how you realize when a coin is cheap. You realize it from the market cap. Right now it sits at $1 billion. It's not a huge market cap comparing to Bitcoin's 1 trillion, okay? This is not a huge market cap. And of course it has the potential to grow even further by the end of 2001 or so. If you trust this coin and believe this coin, then of course it has the potential to grow even further. So you don't have to panic here. Even if you have bought at the top here, let the Decentraland mana, let it do its thing, and of course better days are about to come, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are. Stay tuned for more videos. Bye, guys.